The destruction of the Spanish Armada in 1588 is a pivotal moment in European history that had far-reaching consequences for the balance of power on the continent. This event marked the decline of Spain's dominance and the rise of England as a formidable naval power, shaping the future of both nations and influencing the course of global exploration and colonization. The conflict between Spain and England in the late 16th century was rooted in a complex web of political, religious, and economic tensions. Spain, under King Philip II, was the preeminent European power, with a vast empire that included territories in the Americas, Europe, Asia, and Africa. Philip II was a staunch Catholic, and his reign was marked by efforts to suppress Protestantism, which was gaining ground in Europe. England, under Queen Elizabeth I, was emerging as a Protestant nation, and her reign saw increasing tensions with Catholic powers. Elizabeth's support for Protestant rebels in the Spanish-controlled Netherlands and her sanctioning of privateers like Sir Francis Drake, who raided Spanish ships and colonies, further strained relations. Additionally, the execution of Mary, Queen of Scots, a Catholic and a rival claimant to the English throne, provided Philip II with a pretext to launch an invasion. Philip II assembled the Spanish Armada, a fleet of about 130 ships with the goal of invading England, overthrowing Elizabeth I, and restoring Catholic rule. The Armada was to sail from Spain to the Netherlands, where it would rendezvous with the Duke of Parma's army. This combined force would then cross the English Channel and launch an assault on England. The Armada was a formidable force, boasting some of the largest and most heavily armed ships of the era. However, the fleet was also burdened by logistical challenges, including the coordination of the naval and land forces, as well as the need to transport a large number of troops and supplies across hostile waters. The Spanish Armada set sail in May 1588, but the journey was fraught with difficulties from the start. Adverse weather conditions delayed their progress, and they were harassed by English ships using innovative tactics. The English Navy, led by experienced commanders such as Sir Francis Drake and Lord Charles Howard, employed smaller, faster and more maneuverable ships that could outflank the larger Spanish galleons. The English used a combination of long-range cannon fire and hit-and-run tactics to wear down the Spanish fleet. The decisive engagement took place near Gravelines, where the English launched fireships, vessels set ablaze and sent drifting into the anchored Spanish fleet. This caused chaos and forced the Spanish ships to cut their anchor lines and scatter. After the battle at Gravelines, the Armada was forced to retreat north around Scotland and Ireland to return to Spain. The journey was disastrous. Many ships were wrecked by storms and thousands of sailors perished. Only about half of the original fleet made it back to Spain. The destruction of the Spanish Armada had profound consequences. It marked the decline of Spain as the dominant naval power and heralded the rise of England. England's successful defense against the Armada boosted national pride and solidified Elizabeth I's rule. It also allowed England to expand its influence and embark on a period of exploration and colonization that would lead to the establishment of the British Empire. For Spain, the defeat was a significant blow to its prestige and military capabilities. The financial strain of building and losing the Armada contributed to economic difficulties that plagued Spain for decades. Moreover, the defeat emboldened other European powers, such as France and the Dutch Republic, to challenge Spanish dominance. Thank you kindly for watching.